Alright guys, quick heads up before we start. This video is sponsored by Scion Health. But I love taking on sponsorships that make real sense for me and you. And this one definitely does. Because most of you watching this are looking for ways to regrow your hair while minimizing the risks while on oral finasteride or dutasteride. You want your hair back as safely, effectively and quick as possible. And here's the good news. Scion Health, the Canadian company behind some of the most advanced topical formulations, is finally available in Europe, not just in North America anymore. That's huge because until now, a lot of you couldn't get access to these patented formulations unless you lived in the US or Canada. Now you can get them prescribed online and shipped straight to your door. And that's perfect for today's topic because we are talking about topical finasteride and dutasteride. Two treatments designed to deliver the same powerful results as the pill, but designed to have a lower risk of systemic side effects that can generally scare so many people away. When I started my battle against hair loss, I first thought, okay, I need to do a hair transplant if I want to get my hair back. But then I found out about the finasteride pill and I said, great, hair transplant avoided. But now I may need to worry about the potential side effects from that medication. But apparently now you can get great results without the worry of high absorption of finasteride or dutasteride in your body. That's exactly where Scion's Siloxys system gel comes in. And the crazy thing is that not many people know it exists. This compounded formulation contains the same proven medication that dermatologists have prescribed for years against hair loss. But instead of swallowing it and sending it through your entire body, you apply the topical gel directly onto your scalp. That means it blocks DHT exactly where you need it, around the follicles, with much lower effects on DHT levels system-wide. The Siloxys system gel has been around for a while now, and Scion has studied the gel absorption into the skin and into the blood, as well as its effects on DHT. And of course, I'm going to be honest here. Taking the pill may be much easier if you can tolerate it, because you are just simply swallowing it. But there are numerous reasons why someone would not want to take the pill every day. Whether it's because they are afraid of the possible side effects or they just don't see the results they were expecting. For all those people, a compounded form of topical finasteride or dutasteride may be the best option for you. In fact, multiple clinical studies showed that topical finasteride or dutasteride regrows hair as effectively as the oral version, but with a potentially lower risk of systemic side effects. Why? Because while the finasteride or dutasteride pill works all over your body, the topical versions focus the medication on your scalp, and the body's absorption of the drug, meaning how much finasteride or dutasteride ends up in your bloodstream, can be reduced, which is insane. So applying compounded topical formulations onto your scalp is generally recommended once a day on your scalp. Most people apply minoxidil twice a day, so a once a day topical application is not bad at all. And guess what? You can also get compounded topical finasteride combined with minoxidil in the same bottle. So just one application of two medications at the same time. If you ever stopped oral finasteride because of side effects, the Scion Siloxys system may be a solution to that problem without the systemic absorption. Now, there's been a lot of buzz lately about topical dutasteride. A new phase 2 clinical study tested it at several concentrations, 0.01, 0.02 and 0.05% against placebo and oral finasteride. After 24 hours, the 0.05% group actually showed the biggest increase in hair count, even slightly outperforming oral finasteride. That sounds impressive, right? It is, but Kevin from Hair Cafe made a great point when he analyzed this study. He found that the results might not be as clear-cut as they seem. The sample size was small, the lighting in the before and after photos wasn't consistent, and the oral finasteride group performed worse than expected, which could mean people didn't take their pills correctly. Plus, the study was funded by the company that makes the dutasteride solution, and some of the researchers were employees. So there's definitely some bias here. Still, It is interesting, and there are real people online sharing their impressive progress. For example, on Reddit there's a guy who posted his update on topical dutasteride. His density improved quite a lot. And another user shared his 9-month update, showing a clear difference in hairline and temple area. So yes, it definitely works for some people. But here's the thing. If anything, I would probably still go with topical finasteride instead of topical dutasteride, since it has been showing these kinds of results for years and with much more consistency. Just look at this 1-year update from a user combining topical finasteride and minoxidil. The new hair density is insane, making the scalp no longer visible. Or another 8-month update using 0.25% topical finasteride with minoxidil, even more impressive results. That's why if you are looking for the best balance between proven efficacy and safety, topical finasteride is probably the best treatment. Now, the biggest issue with most topical formulations is that a lot of the medication doesn't reach the follicle, which means you would be wasting both time and money. And that's where Scion comes in. Scion developed the Siloxys system gel, a delivery system that, when compounded with medications like finasteride or dutasteride, helps the active ingredient actually reach the hair follicle in a controlled way. It is designed to release the finasteride or dutasteride slowly, where it is needed the most, while limiting the amount that gets into the bloodstream. So you get the real effect without flooding your system with DHT blockers. And beyond the science, the texture itself is clean. It dries quickly, doesn't leave a greasy mess, and has no strong smell. If you ever used cheap topical formulas that made your scalp oily or irritated, this generally fixes that too. It is not alcohol based, so it does not contain the skin irritants that many topical solutions have. It's basically a professional clinical product made for people who care about how actually they look and feel while treating hair loss. And here is what I love about Scion. They make the whole process simple and, most importantly, legit. You just don't buy the bottle from some unknown pharmacy, because you actually go through a convenient online medical consultation, like visiting a dermatologist but from home. You answer a couple of questions about your hair loss and medical history, upload a couple of photos of your scalp, and this is insanely important, a licensed medical doctor reviews your case. Then with you they decide which treatment is best for you: finasteride, dutasteride, or a combo with minoxidil. Once approved, your customized formula is prepared by the pharmacy in Europe and shipped directly to your door. That's the only right way to do it. Safe, professional, and personalized. So here's how to get assessed by a doctor with Scion to see if you're eligible to order. If you are in North America, go to the link that I have provided in the description. The same goes with Europe. Go to the link that is down in the description. When you open those links, you are guided through a short online form. It's not an instant checkout. You will answer some medical questions so the doctor can determine if you are eligible. That is important because it means that the prescription that you get is based on your specific situation, not a one-size-fits-all product. So, to wrap it up, topical dutasteride looks promising and some people are getting amazing results. But right now, topical finasteride is still the best studied and with most experience. Its results are well proven, and compounded topical finasteride may be a better option for people who want to avoid hormonal side effects. And with Scion's Siloxys system gel technology and their top-rate medical supervision, you are getting the most advanced version of that compounded prescription medication anywhere in the world, whether you are in the US, Canada, or Europe now. If this video helped, hit that like button and subscribe for more evidence-based hair loss videos like this one. And let me know in the comments if you want me to test Scion's topical dutasteride next. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I wish you a happy hair journey. Bye.